Hello, we are back with more flying. I'm a little sleepy, so it's probably going to be a little woo tonight. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let us get that up. Excellent. I'll make sure I can hear the music. I cannot hear the music. Is it even going? Oh, that's right. Shoot. Okay, hang on. I put the master off. Oh no! Always remember the master. The precious. Boop. Boop. Uh, I think I had it. No, we're just gonna go like there. It's a nice round number. Perfect. There we go. All right, we are taking off, and I don't need to hear myself anymore. That's irritating. So I apologize. um, yes. We're going to work on wind today because I had to reschedule Checkride because the weather has not been cooperating. I have not been able to get out in solo because the winds have been above what I'm comfortable with. So we're gonna work on wind. We're gonna do wind work. So we are at K adieu. God bless me. Alpha Delta uniform. In Iowa because it's fun. It's adieu, and then I have all of those intersections that I can do ground reference maneuvers around. And I have all sorts of things that I'm supposed to be getting ready. Hang on. I have to get my track IR up. I have to get my ForeFlight up. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, look at all that snow. And we're going to do it somewhat, for as long as we can, we're going to do it somewhat professionally and somewhat like how a Checkride is potentially going to go. So, all right. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to center our center. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, hang on. Almost. Oh, there. Okay. So that's that. That's good. Excellent. And then so cruise speed 107 knots. Don't care about that altitude. Blah. Visibility is over 10 nautical miles. Excellent. We're going to add the wind in. Our altitude is 1283. Excellent. Okay. What was I doing? My ForeFlight. That's what I was doing. Shoot. Okay. So we're gonna get that, and we're gonna go boop, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go that one, and this one. Oops. Go away. And there. Ah, there it is. I love that so much. I did ground school when, yeah, the weather. Ugh. Like at least twice. So the first one. Okay, I'll quick tell this story while we're getting ready for stuff. On Thursday, it was dead calm. It was wonderful. It was perfect. I was gonna go. I taxied out. We got fuel. I filled up the oil, and it just took a long time. And it was like, okay, now we're finally getting out. Well, I was finally getting out. Solo time. Excellent. I get to the end of the runway. Make my call. I'm about to go into a soft field takeoff, and the engine dies. And my first thought was, huh, that's weird. I looked at all the things that I was supposed to look at. Looked at the mixture. I looked at the fuel. I looked at the primer. Nothing. It was all good. And then I actually started thinking about it, and I was like, that's actually terrifying. So I texted my instructor and I was like, I'm gonna go back in because the engine died. And he's like, did you check everything? And I said, yep. So I took it back in, and one of the owners of the airport took decided to take it up and he let me go around with. And it was perfectly fine, and it was likely I still don't feel like I did, but I'll they do. They know better than me. I might have pushed the throttle in too quickly and it just conked. So that's good to know. That is good to know. All right. What am I doing? We're here. So we're going to pretend. Ooh, wind. We're gonna do wind right away so we don't forget. And I guess I don't know what the yeah, so we'll check the METAR quick just because. So yeah, so we got the that thing, the K that indicates it's in the United States. Alpha Delta uniform at on the 26th at 03:35 Zulu. It's automated, zero wind, zero knots. Excellent day to fly, but we're gonna fix that. 10 statute miles of visibility, clear, minus 18 temperature, dew point minus 21, altimeter 3048. Remarks it's an AO2, which means that it does differentiate between precipitation. Ah! Okay. And now let's get the weather that we want. Uh, so this. Okay, wind from. All right, the other thing was I was going to get this bit up. Boop. Excellent. And boop. So here we are. This is Audubon. Audubon. Adieu. And oops, oops, oops. There. So we're there. Here is the chart supplement. 1288 for an elevation. I think it was different in the game. Why? I want snow. We'll get the snow back. 14 runway 14 and tree 2. So I'm going to do, I think, like a straight crosswind. And I'll probably swap it. Oh no, I wouldn't have to. I can just land on different runways. Okay, excellent. So we'll do. Oh, let's start out. Right. Okay, we're gonna do it. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna end up on one of them. So, 140 plus or minus 90 is 50. Let's just do 50. Wind from 50. Speed, we're going to do 15 because I think the plane that I fly in has a max demonstrated crosswind component. This is ticking me off of 15. We're not going to do any gusts. We don't need any gusts because if there's gusts, I'm just not going. No, I don't want you. Okay, excellent. Goot. Speed 15. Oh, I can hear the wind. Most excellent. And I want some snow. So we are going to put some snow back in there. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing better. Oh. Just gonna add some snow quick. I don't know. I can't remember how. Overcast. Snow. Oh, but I don't want. Eh. Eh. Snow depth in inches? No, I don't need that much. Precipitation? No. Um, uh, 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 sure, that looks okay. It looks like a nice dusting, I guess. Um, I'm not sure about these clouds. I can't really tell. That is, overcast. 8-1, density 1, altitude bottom, 4,700. That should be okay. We'll do that. Just make it a little more difficult, I guess. Sure? Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna do it like that. So, yes. So, passed the oral portion of the exam with flying colors. And then we come out here, we do all our stuff. So first, we come out here, master comes on. And we're gonna do nav, don't have a strobe, beacon, and we'll pretend that the second notch is taxi. So we go like that, we turn that on, and we put our flaps down. Excellent, okay. So we come out here, most excellent, and we check that light, check that light, check that light. Oop, check that one and that one. Flaps, and then I think no, I'll do that next. Okay, sorry. I'm also trying to figure out how to not readjust how I do it, but a little bit. So we checked all those. If I need to, I boop that pitot heat on. I wait for a little bit, and then I go back out here, and I just go like this, and if it's warm, it's good. And we're gonna say it was. So then we're gonna turn that back off. We're gonna turn the taxi light off. We're gonna leave the rest of it on, flaps down. Check our fuel. I would have already gotten it. So we're just gonna fill up like so. Most excellent. And then we're good there, I think. I'm in the process of shifting all of my documents over to my ForeFlight. It's so amazing. We did ground school when couldn't fly at all since last week. I can't even remember which day it was. And there's so much in ForeFlight. It makes me so happy. And there's all these things like the entire FAQ is in ForeFlight, and I'm so happy about that. Okay, checklist. So yeah, so I have to move that over at some point so that I have it during my oral portion. Checklist plain. Where did I put my checklist? Okay, there it is, right there. Okay, so master on, flap extend. Oh, and I would have taken the control lock out. Flaps extend, pitot heat, did it. Nav, beacon, strobe, excellent. Taxi lane light, excellent. Fuel gauge is true. Master off, perfect. So now, boom, that's done. We bop outside. Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay, so then at that point, I will go over, I will get the ladder, and I will check the fuel, how much fuel is in there with the little stick. Dip the stick, make sure it's a decent amount, and go to the other side, dip the stick, make sure it's a decent amount. Excellent. Put the ladder away, put the little stick away. Then we do the thing. Oh, wait. Or maybe I'm supposed to fill, shoot. I'm supposed to drain a little bit first. I did. I just talked to my instructor about this. I mean, it's not too much, but I want it to be stagnant and have all that water and sediment at the bottom. So drain the fuel from there and there first, and check the static port. Check the pitot tube and drain hole. The fuel vent over here. Check the aileron and flaps. Make sure those are all attached. Check the tires and antennas as I'm making my way back. Check the baggage door. Make sure that's locked. The elevator. Make sure that's all attached. Rudder. Other half of the elevator. Trim tab. Other flap. Other aileron. Yes. Excellent. And then Yep. And then I check this bit. The oil will be all good, but oh, are things not working? I don't know why my software does that. It says that I'm offline, but I'm apparently not offline. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep going, I suppose. All right, here we go. Okay, continuing. Dang software. All right. So checking the oil, making sure it's 6. It shall be. Making sure it is not clumpy and cold. And then draining the fuel just onto the ground, and just for a little while, just for a little bit, a few seconds, make sure there's nothing in it, and shut that back up. Check the belt, check the prop, check the intake and the exhaust port. Make sure the nose wheel has proper clearance. And at that point, I would go and check the fuel up on the top. Or I would do that after I drained it from the wings. Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure that out. So we're gonna check. So fuel quantity, quality, excellent. Caps, drains, and vents. Yep. Engine, oil and belt, prop and air intake, exhaust system. Stall indicator, I still have to ask him about that, I guess. Oh, so the surfaces and controls. Yes, check that. Pitot and static ports, check those. Gear, tires, brakes, antennas. And then at that point, I would probably take the chocks out. Hey, track IR's not working. So that I didn't forget. I'm so worried about forgetting the chocks. Check the baggage door. Looking good. Excellent. My instructor and I are going to go over at some point. I think I've asked this like 2 or 3 times. Can we go over to the airport where I'm going to go so that I'm familiar with it beforehand? And he's like, yeah, we'll do that. I really hope so. All right. So then we're inside. It's starting. I would have already gotten the Hobbs time, or I'll just awkwardly reach over and take a picture of it. We'll check the fuel, check the circuit breakers. Alternate static. I haven't done, and I asked him if I needed to, and he's like, nah. I'm like, okay. So now brakes and pedal test. So brakes, and we're not gonna wiggle the rudders too much. And apparently my passenger brief is fine. If I want to add all the other stuff in, I can. But one thing I did want to potentially do is so I think I'm potentially going to, just because it reminds me to make sure his door is locked and my door is locked. So no talking during takeoff and landing, unless it's relevant to the flight. If you see something that I don't, anything like that. Seat belts on at all times. Here's how those work. Remember, they're a pull. Test it a couple times. Exits out the doors to the left and right. Test them. Here's how it works. And then make sure it's nice and locked for now. And no touching them unless I say so, or again, emergency. I don't think the window over there will lock, so I'll just make sure my window locks after I clear the prop. And I have to ask if I'm supposed to say out loud if we lose power directly after takeoff, or if I can just do that in my head. I don't know. So if we lose power on the runway, we are going to just stop on the runway. If we lose power directly after takeoff and it's below 1,000 feet, we'll land straight ahead. If it's above 1,000 feet, we will come back around and land on the runway, hopefully. But I won't say that. Do you have any questions? And the DP might be like, yes, you did everything wrong. I'll be like, no, it'll be fine. Okay. So that was that. So we check our seat track chicken. Excellent. Avionics is off, autopilot off, carb heat is off. Beacon is on. I left that on. We prime it. Ba-boom. 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 And it is likely going to be not too chilly, but kind of. There. Mixture goes full rich. Throttle goes slight. Put feet on those brakes. And we open up that window and go clear prop. And then we shut that window, make sure it's nice and locked. And then we master and mags. And they haven't fixed that. So we're gonna, yay, Control E. And technically we have a parking brake on this plane, but we're gonna pretend we don't. It's a little fast, so we'll just bring it, well, actually, yeah, we'll leave it rev a little bit. I think that's okay. Check our oil pressure. Boobity boop. Nice, most excellent. Flaps go up. I'd flip my avionics on and let that come up. Nav lights we already have on. The frequencies. Okay, so now I would already have all this in since I flew there earlier. However, where is it? This one, yes. So we would have our CTAF in, which is 122.8 here. And our, where's the thing? Okay. We got our AWAS 3, which is the most thorough. It's got all the things. I can't remember specifically what each one is at the moment, but yeah, it's the most thorough one. So 118.075 or 07, which is what gets plugged in. Awesome. Oh, and we're just going to check. No, we're not going to check this METAR because we did our own. Oh, I'm outside the plane. All right. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. So now. All right. So we're good. We listen to our thingies. What? Flaps up. Did the flaps. Did the flaps. Yes. Flaps up. Avionics are on. Nav lights. Frequencies. We'll get our weather information. And we will adjust our altimeter. Which again, my altimeter is kind of, it's a little bit off, so I'm just supposed to set it to field elevation. So what is field elevation? 1288. Perfect. Okay. So you one, oops, nope. 12. Okay, hang on. That's 1, that's 12, that's 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so it was fine. Oops. Sure. Okay. Oi. All right. Yes. Good. So make sure we got seatbelts on, the vents and everything. Transponders, don't even touch it. Taxi light, don't have one. Radio, brakes, attitude, turn coordinator, heading indicator. Okay. Brakes are set. So, and again, I have to know when I'm actually supposed to be doing run up, if I can do run up here or if I need to do run up over there. I would like to do run up here, so we're going to go ahead and do run up here. Brake is set. Brakes are set. Fuel is both. Trimmed for takeoff. we do our boop and 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 boop. And then we go like so. Most excellent. Flight control's good. Look at our instruments. Perfect, 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 perfect. And then at that point, I would probably set my heading indicator. Looks good. Mixture's best in power. I could have it out a little bit. And 1700. Okay. Then we mags first. Come here. Boop. Watch that drop. And back. Watch that drop for the right one. And back. Carb heat out. Watch that drop. And back. Okay. Did I say primer in and locked? I was supposed to say primer in and locked. The primer is in and locked. All right, we check our vacuums and amps and vacuum amps and volts over there. Vacuum should be between 4 and 6. Amps and volts should be positive. Oil pressure, oil temperature. Excellent. Check that idle. Awesome. And the throttle friction. So we'll start out with soft field since I need practice with that one specifically. So we're gonna flaps at 10 degrees. I hope it's okay that I'm doing that and it's like that I'm not taxiing with, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Mixture's best in power, so we're just gonna go full. Carb heat is off, pitot heat not necessary. Did the heading indicator, make sure the doors and windows are locked. Leave the transponder, landing light is on, strobes, don't worry about the time. Brake release. Okay, so here we are taxiing. Okay, so we're gonna release brakes and we're gonna pretend that that dude wasn't there because that's convenient. Shouldn't that windsock be like directly straight out? Let me just check to make sure that the wind is still where we want it to be. Wind. What the heck? Urgh. We want 50. Speed. 15. No gusts. Go away. Go away. Perfect. Good. Perfect. That's what I like to see. All right, here we go. And we're just gonna quick. So I am here. There is a taxiway. So we're gonna, oops. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, and okay. I just need to remember taxi. Yeah, taxi wind stuff as well. So it's gonna be I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this does continue. All right. Oh, that's kind of irritating. Okay, so I think I think the whole short line is up there, so that's where we'll go. Oh, that's a little fast. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1 departing. Oh, I should have done Tree 2. Eh. Back taxi 1-4 Audubon. So we're going back taxi all the way down. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Um. Oh, that's irritating. I wanted to do a soft field, but it's not gonna probably work that well. Gosh darn it. We'll do soft. We'll do. You know what? We'll do short field. We're gonna do short field for one. And when we come back and land again, I need to adjust my pedals. Gosh darn it. We'll do short field here. Since we're only using like half the runway. And hope for the best. So, let us check our airman certification standards. Most excellent. Normal takeoff. Normal takeoff. Soft field, short field. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be -5 plus 10, and it's at VX, which is 70. We'll say 60 in this one. So here we go. Establish a pitch attitude. I guess I should make sure that you guys can see that. Okay. Oh. All right. So, establish pitch attitude. Oops, sorry. Wait, hang on. Confirm takeoff power prior to brake release. Verify proper engine and flight instrument indications prior to rotation. Rotate and lift off at the recommended airspeed. So we'll say 50 in this one. Accelerate to the recommended obstacle clearance speed, or VX, plus 10 minus 5 knots. So 60. Establish a pitch attitude that will maintain the recommended obstacle clearance airspeed, plus 10 minus 5 knots, until clearing the obstacle or until the airplane is 50 feet above the surface. Establish pitch attitude for VY, accelerate to VY plus 10 minus 5 knots. After clearing the obstacle, configure the airplane in accordance with manufacturer's guidance. Maintain VY plus 10 minus 5 knots to a safe maneuvering altitude. And maintain directional control. And proper wind drift correction. Oi, okay. Here we go. So, brakes are set. Crosswind is that way. So I should have already had... Hang on. That's up. 10 degrees of flaps. Nope, we're doing short field. So brakes are set. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. So nervous. All right. So, brakes are set. Zoom. Let that wind up. Keep our hand on the throttle. Let it go. Make sure we maintain that center line. Son of a... Ah. Oh my gosh. Pitch for 60. For 50 feet. And then pitch for 70. Oh, that was horrendous. And we're at 500, so we're gonna come back around. Oh, keep it pitched. Oh gosh. Oh goodness, is that it over there? I have definitely been blown here. Sounded naughty. Alright, okay. Oh goodness gracious. So, and the wind is coming directly headwind, so we gotta pitch down a little bit. Oy, oy, oy. And we are... okay. We're gonna start throttling back. And start pitching. Oh my goodness gracious. We do need to climb a little bit more. We need to stay crabbed. We need much more crab. And more pitch. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, my track IR would work. Yeah, no, this isn't working at all. Oh shoot. We're gonna teardrop around and come back in. So we'll full power here. But pitch down. Okay. Ah, and I forgot my stupid flaps. Although technically, that's okay for the first leg, for the downwind leg. Shoot. I do. I always forget flaps. Not good, not good, not good. All right. Oopsie daisy. And we want a steep return here without pitching so much. That is not good at all. Oy, 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 oy. So, wait. So we need to be crabbed into the wind. We need to bring this power down. We need to go way off this way. And be descending. So this is a terrible idea, but we're gonna see what happens. Let's bring our carpet out. Mixture's full. Flaps are 1. Audubon traffic. Cessna Hotel True 1, Delta 1, left base. Tree 2. Audubon. 1-4. Hang on. I went that way. Took off 1-4. I don't know. We're probably gonna turn wind off a little bit. I'm not ready for 15 degrees of straight crosswind. Oh, okay. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, final 1-4, Audubon. Okay, so what? Okay, so we have that in, get onto center line. This would be a definite go around, but we'll see what we can do with it. So nose that over. Oh, oh. And don't let it balloon. Yeah, that would not have ended as I was gonna say that would not have ended as well as it did, and then I started nosing. So keep that crosswind correction in. Ay. We're just gonna taxi all the way down and take off the other way now. And then we'll probably bring the wind down a little bit. This is way too fast of a taxi. What are you called? Autobahn traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, back taxi. I don't actually know. Tree 2, Autobahn. And those are things I'm all gonna have set during actual check ride. Oops. Okay. Oh. Shoot. You know what? We're gonna go into this taxiway, and we're gonna try our soft field takeoff. Oh gosh, in this wind. And again, the wind is coming from 50. So that means, oops, 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 oops. Actually, shoot. All right. So here we go. Okay. Oh, all right. Excellent. Okay. So here we go. We're doing, oh, I need you closed, but that's amazing. So we're going to do our I had 10 degrees of flaps in for, oh, clean up the airplane. For short field. I will be more prepared for this. I promise. So we're doing soft field now. We thought we were doing soft field, and then we switched it at the end to short field. And yeah, 1 notch of flaps for soft field. Our wind is from that way. Because we're going like that, so it's that way. Yes, okay. So then we have this all the way back. And we taxi out, gentle like, gentle like. Yes, thank you, ForeFlight. Nice and gentle. And then we'll be nice and gentle. And we have this back, and we put in our crosswind correction, and we, oh my gosh. Stay on that center line, crosswind correction. And we are up, and I'm, gosh darn it. I'm better at soft fields in the plane. I'm better at everything in the plane. I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Parking brake. What do we need here? Oop. Nope. 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 Mm. Yeah. Oh, gosh darn it. Come here. There. Nav. Don't need Pitos. Landing. Beacon. Excellent. Mixture. Okay. Bup, bup, and that's just gonna, okay, control. Need 55 knots to take off. Let me quick check my checklist. Cause yeah, I was trying to do the soft field and I'm still working on all the bits for that. So soft field takeoff. Um well, shoot. Okay. So it doesn't actually tell me specifically for soft field what speed I'm supposed to get out at. Well, okay, so that's the thing because so you're supposed to have the nose all the way up, or yeah, elevator all the way back, and then the nose just bops up. But because I want it. Well, I'm not good at the soft field landings in the sim or soft field takeoffs in the sim. But you do. You're supposed to bop up as soon as possible, and then just ride along the runway until you get to that VX speed, and then start climbing. But we will. We'll take the wind off, and hopefully I'll do at least a little bit better. Oh no, because I think this METAR was 0 knots. Where's my METAR? Okay, there it is. So 0 knots. But yes, normally for normal takeoff, well, for normal takeoff, rotate at 65. So yeah, so 55 for knots because the plane that I fly in is 65. And then short field. Where's short field? That's probably just the same. Okay. So we're going to try it again and we're going to do it right this time. Because oops. Oh, shoot. My throttle was all the way up. Oh no. I'm not going to have the wind during Checkride, but I wanted to practice. And we will continue practicing with the wind because I do need it, but it'll probably just be less. Because max demoed is not at all what I would ever want to fly in. At least not yet. Not even close. All right. And the altimeter is all off. Okay. It's supposed to be. What are you doing? Which way are you going? Ooh, yep. Okay. We're gonna go 1288. Ah, I went too far. Oops. Boopity boop boop. 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 There. 1288. I think. Okay. So. Make sure our heading and our doors are locked. Our seatbelts are on. All of our stuff is working. We have less fuel than we did before, but that's okay. That's too fast. We're taking off tree 4. Tree 2. Tree 2. 1, 4, tree 2. not a race car. All right. Coming up to that hold short. Oi. And again, I promise I'm better in the actual plane. I'm trying to figure out the calibration, and it's getting better, question mark. Okay, so I got our soft field takeoff. We're doing 10 degrees of flaps. We got no wind, so we don't have to worry about our crosswind correction, just have to worry about getting that yoke back. 10 degrees, carb in, smoothly full, keep plane moving back, fully release gently as plane accelerates, to keep the weight off the nose wheel, slightly tail low. Allow the plane to take off when it can, and then push that nose in to fly in ground effect as it accelerates. And then remember to get the dang wing flaps. Yeah, well, to get the flaps out. And gently climb out at 70 for VX, but this one is 60 because knots. All right. What is it called? Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, departing Tree 2, closed traffic, Autobahn. All right, so we're going to try this again. So no brakes. Oh, not flaps. I pressed my flap button. Okay. So we throttle up gently. We don't punch it so that our engine dies and we can't do solo work. And we don't use our brakes. We're keeping the... Yes, thank you, ForeFlight. Yeah, keeping... Whoa, there's no center line. That's excellent. Okay, so we roll out on center line. Keep that nose up. Oh, gosh. Center line, center line, center line, center line. Let that nose come off and pitch it down. Keep in ground effect. Keep in ground effect. Keep in ground effect. As we accelerate. Oh. Fly out at 60. Oi, oi, oi. And retract flap. Oop, wrong way. Flaps. There. Excellent. That was horrendous. But we didn't crash this time. Oh gosh. All right, so we were at 8.8, so about in a little while. Oh, and now we can pitch for 70. Excellent. That's perfect. For VY. And we need to be this way. We need that right rudder. And we're turning this way. Why would we turn that way? That's incorrect. So we turn this way, keeping pitch for 70 plus 10 minus 5. Oopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, and we're bringing that back and pitching down. And Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1. Left downwind Tree 2. Stop pressing flaps. Autobahn. Our carb heat. That's too far for the throttle. And we need a trim. We need a trim. All right. We need a trim. Oops. Oh, goodness. Good. Track IR, please work. All right. So now we just have to gauge this properly. It still feels like there's a wind for some reason. We are in flap range, so first notch of flaps. And we are drifting into the runway. And we're bringing it down to 15. Can you please? Let it pitch down. And don't go as far as I keep going. I keep misgauging it. And we're just gonna go. Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left base, Tree 2, Autobahn. Nice and gentle like. And we're downwind, so we're gonna get that tighter turn, but not too tight because that's not gonna be good. Coming down, don't balloon. Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, final, Tree 2, Autobahn. And this, gentler turn because final and speed. Oh gosh, it's over there. Final notch of flaps. Pitch for speed. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the snow on this thing. Okay. And we're going to, yeah. We're gonna try soft field. And we come right above, right above. Hold that nose wheel off. Hold that nose wheel off. Ugh. The nose wheel doesn't come down as fast. That was okay. I don't like all the snow that's on this runway. Because I cannot see. Oh, and I'm supposed to get stopped. And onto a taxiway before I do those things. Okay. We're bringing the snow out because that just is not working. I want some snow, please. Okay. Eh? No. How about like it? Maybe? We'll try that. Awesome. Okay. We'll find a. Okay. So we should do some wind. We are gonna do a direct crosswind, but we're not gonna do it as much. So 50. And we'll just do 10. Don't need that. Okay. And we'll see how that works. My track radar. Okay. Since it's straight across, we'll just back taxi 1-4. Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, back taxi 1-4, Autobahn. It's a little faster than I should be going. Well, I was gonna say how far is it because I could just do short field. Oh gosh darn it. Okay. How about you just hang the heck on? Hang the heck on. Get yourself together. Okay, we good? All right, now we go. Nice and gentle like. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. All right. So again, plus 10 minus 5. Oh, I probably should have checked that. Is this displaced? Oh, my dang pedals. They're You're getting stuck underneath my table. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Oh, hang on. Is this like a little... Oh, it's a little run-up area. I love it. On one hand, like I want to try soft field again, but on the other hand, I don't want to mess myself up for the actual plane. So we'll just try normal and we'll work on the crosswind. That's what we'll do. We'll try normal with crosswind. And then we'll do a couple patterns, and then we'll potentially do some ground reference maneuvers with wind. And then that should be good. Oh, but I was going to check about that. The threshold. So, runway 14. Threshold displaced. Yes. 140 feet. Gotcha. Good to know. All right. However, it is still available for takeoff and landing. And my pedals. There. Okay. Okay. Autobahn traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. Departing 14. Close traffic. Autobahn. Okay. Looks good. All right. Normal takeoff. Crosswind control. And we're taking off 14. So it's from this way. So we keep this in. And we zoop. And the one thing it is you're supposed to start letting it go gently. Oh my gosh. There it is. And take off. Keep that crosswind correction for the love. Oh my gosh. Horrible. And we're pitched for 70. Oh no. I changed the altimeter, right? Oh no. Hang on. Hold on for a second. What was the altimeter at? Oh no, it's not gonna show me, is it? I don't know how to find it. Oh no. Because when I changed the wind. Oh no. My real world pilot. I am a real world student pilot. I am prepping for Checkride at the moment. So, yeah. So I know some things, but also don't listen to me on anything. So yeah, that's just what I'm working on right now. The weather has not been working to finish up my practicing. So I was trying to work on the wind stuff because that's where I lack right now. So right there, pressure 2992. Well, so it was okay. So it was supposed to. It shows the elevation of the airport, and I think it changed it when I changed the wind, so I might be off a little bit. So visually, I mean, if it is, okay. But so I was going off of the 1288, the actual um pressure here, the actual elevation here, but I think it might have. The sim does weird things with the altimeter and I don't like it. So when I changed the wind, I'm pretty sure it changed the altimeter. So we're just full on VFRing it and hoping for the best. Oh goodness. Okay. Am I still leaving from the airport? I thought I turned crosswind. So but I can't remember. Which way am I heading? Yep, okay. So we are oops. So oopsie daisy. There's that. Oh, shoot, and I forgot I did put wind on. Oh, no. And again, I promise I'm actually better in the plane. And we're on left downwind. So, and we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, so we are supposed to be crabbed into the wind. And we're just gonna, shoot. Okay, I have no idea. Oh no. Bring up the weather menu, second from the bottom. Yes, the altimeter, the 29992. Yeah. When I get down, I'll check quick because hang on. We will look. We will look. Yeah. Okay. Can you work there? Okay. Hang on. There. Okay. All right. Let us try it then. Okay. So I'll put that into the Colesman window. Oh no. 9. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Okay. We're gonna hope they're right then. All right. All right. Thank you for that. And hopefully it's all correct. So I think we just need 100 feet more of climb. Yes, and my throttle needs to go up. Throttle up, pitch up a little bit, track IR work, crabbing into the wind. We are on downwind, so carb heat comes out, and we are in flap range, so 1 notch of flaps. I don't like it at all. Throttling down. We're gonna gauge it, and we still have that crosswind. Which is from... That doesn't seem right. Okay, we'll see what happens. Autobahn traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left base. 1-4. Autobahn. Keep it at that 500. Okay. Oops. Second notch of flaps. And keep it up at 1500. Autobahn traffic. Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1. Final. 1-4. All right. Autobahn. Warning, what? Okay. So, pitch for speed, power for climb. So we're throttling back and pitching. And we got, shoot. Okay, so you need to go in like that, and you need to go in like that, and you need to go like that, and you need to go like that, and you need to go like that. Oh my gosh. I am not good at crosswind correction. A little more that way, a little more that way, a little more that way, a little more that way. Oh my gosh. Land. Oop, a little bit less that way. Land on that wheel. Oh gosh. Keep flying the plane. Keep flying the plane. Keep flying the plane. Oi. Oh gosh. Shoot. Yeah, missed that taxiway. Oi. That wasn't horrendous. All right, so it did. It did put it to the proper elevation. Thank you for that. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure it would. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. Hoy. That wasn't horrible. It was less horrible than it's been before. Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, back taxi, Tree 2, Autobahn. And we're gonna try it the other way. And I think this time we'll wander out and do a few ground reference maneuvers. Oh, that has a little run-up area too. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Actually, ooh. Wonder if I could just do like a quick run through. We could. We're gonna try it. We're gonna just do like a quick run through of all the things. All the things. Okay. So. Feel like there should be a little bit more snow. I don't like all the snow on the runway, but it could be a little bit more. Ah, well. Okay. Where are we going to depart to? We are going to depart. We're just gonna do straight out. Well, okay, hang on. We need to go with the wind. So down. Hey, my track IR is not working. Okay. What was I doing? Downwind is going to be that way, kind of. Does this have winds aloft? I don't know. I'll check winds aloft on here quick. So since we did change it. Winds at Autobahn at 3,000, and since we're at 1288, we need to get up to 800 is 2,088. So we'll just go with 2,000. Sort of between 2,000 or 3,000 and so about still 14 knots. Shoot. At 302. We'll see if that's correct. 302 degrees at 14 knots. All right. And so we're 3-2. Excellent. So we will not go straight out. We will depart south. Departing. It's coming from there, so we'll be departing east. Sure, we'll depart east. Autobahn. Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1. Departing Tree 2 to the east, Autobahn. Almost wanted to, no, we're not gonna do it at Softfield. We clean up the airplane. Oh my gosh. I promise I actually remember that stuff in the plane. I must say it every time. I'm better in the plane. Okay. We'll do a short field again. Can you please just charge, please? My charging cord is for some reason super finicky. No, dang it. Screw it. It'll come on again maybe. Okay. Short field takeoff. No flaps for mine. And that's it. +10, -5 degrees, or plus 10, minus 5, not, well, miles per hour, but knots. Um, yeah, just like a regular takeoff, and climb at VX, which is 60 in this. So, brakes on, let it rev up, and then we let it go. Wait for that rotation. Oh my gosh. Crosswind correction, climb out at 60. And we wait until 500, and then we do our crosswind, which is technically our downwind. And then we just fly. No, we'll fly out 45 degrees. So we go like this. And then we've cleared our obstacle, so we can pitch for VY, which is 70. And we trim. Trim is our friend. Except when it's on a button, like this thing is. Oh, and we need to stay where we are at. So we throttle back. About 2300. We'll find us a little straight line for a second so we can see where the wind is pushing us. All right, so we are there. That is not helping at all. Throttle up a smidgen. There's a nice long road. Ooh, well, we must find out what the wind is doing. So, here we go. We are lining ourselves up with this nice straight road and seeing what happens. I'm going to put the rudder over just a little bit for the yaw. Stop turning. And we ascended a bit, so potentially we're on a headwind question mark? I don't know. All right, according to ForeFlight, our ground speed is 100 knots. If I can do this straight and level like. So just, you know what? Hang on. We're gonna go down a little bit. We just don't want to get into the Charlie airspace. Oh, that's a wonderful intersection. We're going to figure out where the wind is so that we can do some turns around a point. All right, let's see how this goes. Technically, we're supposed to be a little bit lower, so we're not going to start it yet. So depending on how our ground track goes, we'll be able to kind of figure out where the wind is going. I believe this is downwind. So, oops, not steep turn. And we definitely cannot see our... There it is. Okay. So we are a little bit high, and we're gonna assume that this is our... that was downwind, that was crosswind, we're now upwind. So we should be... Keep that point. Alright, so now we're at the 2000. And we're getting pushed in, so that is our downwind. So, yeah. Alright. So now that we have established that, we'll come back around for a proper pass. So now we're in crosswind. But again, this isn't the actual turn because it's terrible. We're going to get to our 2000 and then we'll voop all the way back around so that we're proper. Our tachometer's good. All right. Oh, and we're going to... Oh, that's why our flipping compass was precessing. So we are upwind? Okay. Oh, jeez, pass. All right, we're going to teardrop, actually. And come in properly. And this is turning us in the downwind, so keep it that way. And I see an intersection over there, but I thought it was more over here, the one that we were working on. And we are not going to see fit. Why are you like this? Okay, hang on. Did my trim wheel just bust or something? Oi, 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 oi. Alright. We're gonna get back on track. Well, that's a good intersection. Let's try that one. We'll do it to the right. And we'll figure it out as we go. Okay, so we're coming. All right, excellent, and go. Keep those points. So here we are potentially downwind. And now we're moving into an upwind. And watch our altimeter. And this might actually be a downwind because we're definitely getting pushed. So keep those wings more level. And bring our altitude up a little bit. And we've lost our point. So this is our downwind. This is our downwind, so we need that tighter bank. Keep our altitude at 2,000 and get back on track. Okay. So now we're in the upwind. Make sure we're not climbing. Keep it at 2,000. Don't bank too much. Find those points along those intersections and intercept those. Don't bank too much here because this is our upwind. We are upwind. Focus on our ground track. Keep that altitude. Now we are getting downwind again, so we need that tighter turn. Keeping that altitude, not too tight. Keeping that altimeter. And make... And I was supposed to do clearing turns. Flip. All right. Well, I mean, that went okay. It'll go better in real life. Hopefully. Well, quick. This looks like that looks like a great road. We're going to do some... actually, this looks like a great road. S-turns. So here... Oops. So we're going down Y. I need to get retrimmed. Actually, I don't think I did. Now I just screwed everything up. Excellent. So we're just going to start some S-turns to the right here. And I think we're heading, upwind. So we'll get ourselves... Okay. So we let ourselves go a little bit since we're in the upwind. And then we gentle bank. Don't get pushed. Bring our altitude down a little bit. Come back around. And get a slightly tighter turn. Bring our altitude down a little bit. And keep that turn tight as we're going in the downwind. And then bringing wings level as we cross over the road. And then we start right back in again with a tight turn for our downwind. Make sure we're not climbing. And as we, keep that tight turn in. I probably could have let that go a little bit longer. Wings level as we cross the road. We're upwind, so we let it go a little bit, make sure we don't climb. And we do a nice, smooth, gentle, small bank. Gentle, gentle. Make sure we're not descending. Gentle bank. And tighten that turn a little bit as we come this way. Back into the downwind. Bring those wings level. And we'll do one more this way. So we'll let it go just a little bit since the other one was a little tight. And then we'll, oops, not pitch the nose up. Steep bank. Bring the nose down a little bit because our altitude is rising. Coming around. Nose up because our altitude is decreasing. And rolling out wings level. So it did come out a little bit long on that one. But I think that was okay. My speed I wasn't watching. I was more watching the altimeter, which should be fine as long as I'm keeping the altimeter good. Okay, so that's that. I want to do steep turns. I need to do steep turns. So we will climb. We're going to quick it into slow flight and do... Yeah, okay, slow flight. So since we're going slowly, so it's just like getting into landing. So bring it down to 2,000. Bring that carb heat out. Make sure the speed is in the flap range. So 1 notch of flaps. Don't let it balloon. Next notch of flaps, don't let it balloon. Next notch of flaps, don't let it balloon. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at 20. Just because I feel like the slow flight does not do this very well. Well, let me look. So stall speed with flaps in the landing configuration is under 40. So technically we should be able to get right up next to it. Okay. Are we good? Get it all nice and trimmed out. I think so. Excellent. All right. So now we're gonna do some climbs. So we just climb with the throttle. Nice and gentle like. Listen for that stall horn. No, don't turn. We're gonna get on that north heading actually. Okay. So getting on that north heading, center that ball. And we're just gonna slowly bring up that throttle. I just realized. I don't like this. I don't like this at all, actually. I just realized how close we were to the surface. That's not good. Here we go. We'll climb normally. We got into slow flight nice, so that was good. We're going to gently bank our way up to, so we were at 1288, so around 1300, add 1500, so 1300, 1500, 2800. We're just going to go up to 3500 should be good. Because we need to recover. We'll go to 3000 first. If we have time for stalls, we'll do that. Car beats in. Oh, yeah. And I guess while we're climbing, we should check the certification standards. Oh, we're trimmed for slow flight. Confined area, something. Get back on our north heading. We are not getting our C rating. Okay. Steep turns. Perfect. Establish the manufacturer's recommended airspeed. One is not available, and airspeed not to exceed. Ooh, hiccup. VA, which for the plane that I fly in is 114. Ooh. So this one we'll call it around 104. Okay, 3000 is good for our steep turns because that is at least 1500 feet above the surface. All right. Okay. I'll actually check the checklist, which is always good to do. Can you not? You know what? Fine. We'll get up to 3500 and do our steep turns. Okay. Trim button. $99 in knots. Okay. So we're definitely above yet, but we might still be descending. Now we're climbing. Okay, so we'll bring it back to 2300 and we'll retrim. Oh my gosh. I hate the trim button. Okay. So now, our airman certification standards. So we would clear the area. Hang on. Yes. So we're just gonna go ahead and clear it. So we'll do gentle turns to the left and right. So we'll make our way over to west. Looks good. Okay. Don't let us descend. Check the area, clear the area, make our way all the way over to east. Okay, looking. Excellent. All right, make our way back to north. Nice and gentle like. Without rising. Okay. Get our heading of north. Make sure we're not descending. We trimmed out, so we're just gonna let it oscillate a little bit. Oh. Ooh, shoot. According to ForeFlight, we're directly above, which is legally considered a congested area. So we'll just go forward just a little bit. I gotta bring throttle up a little bit. We're actually just gonna leave it because we need it to rise a little bit anyway. So I think we'll start oscillating back down. Perfect. Okay. So we'll get set for our steep turns. And we will look outside. We will establish 30 degrees and only then start pulling back on the yoke and establish it just like that. Back on the yoke, not too much bank. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Little too much bank. And we're rolling out. We descended too much. Yes, we did. Our bank went wibbly, but again, this acts a little differently than the plane. So I don't want to get too caught up in the actual feelings of it. So we will try that again. So we go, well, we'll go to the right. So 30, 30, and 45. 45 and pull back on that yoke and don't go too far. Going too far. Get it back to 45. Pull back. Hey, I passed the stall. Yeah, so that got away from us a little bit. So let's get back on north. So we exceeded that critical angle of attack. Gosh darn it. Back on north, and let's get through another right steep turn. Right and correct. Throttle's okay. And that's okay. Kind of. 35, 36, that's fine. 36. So, we bank, hit that 30-degree mark, and then start bringing it back. Pitching, 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 not too much bank. Oh, keep that 45-degree in. And rolling out. Descended a bit too much. But it was okay for now. So, oh no, we've lost our engine. So we first do carb heat. And we pitch for best glide, which in this one is 70, 65. So pitch for that. So trim that out. All right. And to be honest, okay, so figure out where the wind is. Earlier, we were practicing, I want to say into north. So is there anything to indicate where the wind actually is? Not sure. We're going to get on this road, actually. Well, you know what? Personally, I actually do. I like the fields. Just because I'm feeling gusts. And we would check our, as we're looking around, we check our fuel. Okay, and we are 23. We're 1,000 feet above the surface. So, you know what? I think the wind is this way. So we're going to, for flippity's sake, I'm not sure I even want to try to get into a wind. We might just be landing straight ahead. We would check our fuel. Make sure that's on. Primer is in and locked. Throttle. 500. Okay, thank you. So we're at 500. We're just going to land. We've got our flaps in. Why is it so gusty? All right. Coming in for a landing. Ooh, that was a hard landing. I did not round out and flare as I should have. Oh, but we survived. I didn't plan that one. So that was good. That was good for me to get through all that. Did I do everything I was supposed to do? I did my carb heat, tried to figure out the wind. It kind of didn't work that well. Oh, look, a car. Um, we found a nice flat spot, and I am very happy with four flight. But yes, checking that altimeter is yeah, because we are a little bit higher there. To make sure we're not looking too far ahead. And that is one of the things is that you're supposed to, well, clean up the airplane for one. Um, Make sure you look around directly below you so that you're not missing a plopper a plopper a proper spot that you could land. All right. I think we're gonna head back. How far are we? Not that far. Okay, so we're gonna um we're gonna see where we're at. If there's a wind, we'll go with Denison and get winds aloft there. 12 knots from 297. So you know what? We're just gonna. Well, hang on. Let's see if this gives us anything. It's not going to because we have different things on. Okay, we're just gonna go with 300-ish. About is where the wind is. So we're gonna. Everything good? Yes. All right. So we're gonna turn around. You know what? Oi, 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 oi. We'll lift that nose wheel up, keep the weight off of it. Yeah, we're just gonna go. That's not a good idea, but pitch the nose down, get up to speed, in ground effect, get up to 60, climb out at 60. And since that was a soft field, I should have had 10 degrees of flaps in. Gosh darn it. This is why we plan ahead. All right, direct to. Anything else we should? Oh, I love that. It tells me what my AWAS is. All right. So okay, where are we? We're 19 miles out. So we'll get all our stuff together. We would get the weather, which we still have the crosswind in. Oh. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Do we need to go up that far? 1288. Pattern is 2200. We'll overfly the field at 2700. So yes, we will continue climbing. And not getting off course. Ugh. All right, so we are going to get set in cruise. So we're going to throttle back. And that'll bring us down a little bit. Get back on our magenta line. And since we're also cruising, could lean it out. Might as well just practice. Bring it down, and then we bring it back up. Good. Okay. And we're going on a heading of 150. Which does not... Oop. Gyroscopic precession. So 150 will get over there. And our wind we have at 50, so... we're basically set up directly for a straight in, but we're gonna go, we'll follow it on the left here and voop around, go over, fly over the field, check the windsock, teardrop into a, hang on, let me figure it out. Oh. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. We're gonna go out even more, actually. Oh, it's getting late. We got some good practice in, though. I'm very happy about that. Wait, hang on. 1288, so 1300. 1300 plus 1,000 is 20, or well, 1300 plus 5 is 18. Oh, so this is actually where we're supposed to be. I miscounted. Oh, yo, yo, I've been flying too long. I'm getting mush brain. Keep going that way, but also the wind is coming from 50. Oh, 50. So I'm trying to crab, or it is trying to crab me into it. Oh, all right. Make sure we're going to be doing our calls. We would be on 122.8. And in about 4 nautical miles, we will say we are at 2,800 inbound 4. All right, that's what we should figure out. So we're going to overfly the field, teardrop into a downwind for tree 2. Inbound for tree 2. Unless, let us quick check our chart supplement. Make sure there's not like a, well, a calm wind runway. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't believe so. All right. Let's hope for the best. Oh, hiccups. Turn us back toward the runway some more. And we are going to be, we'll just say that we'll be north in 2 nautical miles. And we could do it a little bit beforehand too, just to, not too much, but 86 knots of ground speed. Oi. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Stop turning. All right, so we're getting there. So we'll say Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, 10 miles to the north at 2800, inbound for runway Tree 2, Audubon. Oi, 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 oi. Feels like, yeah, it feels like the throttle went down on me. Don't let the throttle come down on me. Not that much. Technically, it should be even more than that. Alright. Oy caramba. And it was right by that river type thing. Ugh. And personally, I would prefer to be higher than lower when crossing the field. No, not that high though. But not too high because we want to be able to see everything, including the windsock. So we are currently, oops, this will help. We're currently crossing 7-1, right about nowish. And if we, honestly, we could just follow that, except follow it kind of. So we'll watch where that goes and make sure we're on that track. So we're not relying too much on our iPad. And that is, I have been told that this DP is perfectly okay with and likes you to be proficient with the iPad if you're going to use it, and it's okay to use it as long as you know how to use it. But I do enjoy doing the pilotage and the paper nav logs and all of that kind of thing. But it feels like I really do need to get a lot more familiar. Oop, that's the beacon that should not be on. I do need to get more, like, quicker and more familiar with the iPad coming up to Checkride. So I feel like I'm using it more than I would actually like to. But until such time as I have passed Checkride, that's the way it's gonna be. All right, we're about 5.5 nautical miles out. Oh, getting ready to overfly the field. Oh, now we're at 109 knots. That's nice. That's good. Make sure we're not turning too much. Okay, so there it is. We've got our eyes on it. So we'll just jet out a teensy weensy bit so that we can overfly midfield, teardrop into that downwind. And check the windsock. And check for traffic. Why are you just... Oh, I wonder if we are... going into a downwind, kind of? Because if you go into a headwind, it bops you up. Downwind then would bop you down a bit. Okie dokers. Here we goeth. Get up alongside. We're gonna quick get into that AFD to see where that... You know what? No, because wouldn't have that. I was gonna check to see where the beacon was, just so that I was like fully aware of where midfield is, but I wouldn't have the beacon in real life. Because it's not on during the day. And it's clear, so it shouldn't be on either. Whoops. It's a little close, but that's more... That's closer to how it really is for me. Okay. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, crossing midfield at 2800. Audubon. At least I hope I am. Again, visibility is limited in the sim here. Keep it at 2800. Okay, there's the runway. To be honest, I could not see the windsock, so we're just gonna hope. So we gotta wait until we're outside of the downwind to start our descent. So we'll just keep it... It's 1-4. So we'll turn this way a little bit. We are climbing too much. And we will start our descent. Okay. And we'll start tear dropping, especially because, you know what? I think that we're getting that crosswind. Where did I put it in from? 050? So pattern is 2300. And you know what? We're going to start bringing power back. Keep it at 75, I think. So that is Audubon there. The runway should be right-ish in front of it. Bringing power back some more, descending a little more. I swear it's easier to see runways in real life. Okay, so we're coming up on our pattern altitude, so we don't need to balloon. Oh. Coming. Hey. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1. Hang on. I've lost the runway for the love. And we're definitely below pattern, so we're going to climb. Ay. I think that is it, but Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left downwind, Tree 2, Audubon. We're gonna do a full pattern because that is what I am comfortable with. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left base, Tree 2, Audubon. We're in the downwind, so we can do that steeper turn. Oh, that's right. Technically, we have crosswind. So hey. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left upwind, Tree 2, Audubon. And we just keep ourselves together. We take a breath. And we make sure we're not descending. Got the runway in sight. See if we can check that windsock, which I feel like I would be able to see better, but I think it's blowing from this way. I think that's what we have it at. Gauge it. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left crosswind, Tree 2, Audubon. And it is pushing us, so we can do a little bit of a faster turn. Audubon traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, left downwind, Tree 2, Audubon. We are getting pushed. Gosh darn it. Car peak goes out. One notch of flaps. Don't balloon. Gosh darn it. Why is my track IR being off? Okay. Okay, there's a runway. We're gonna try a short field. So we're going to keep at this altitude. And we're going to bring power back. Wind is still coming from that way, so Autobahn traffic. Not yet. Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, left base Tree 2 Autobahn. And this we need to do a little bit. Keep it coming down, keep it coming down. Wings level, second notch of flaps. We're going to bring it all the way to idle. We're probably going to have to slip it. Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, final Tree 2, Autobahn. Thank you. Oops, final notch of flaps. With our wings level. And then, oh, sorry. Now it's a final notch of flaps. And we are in. Shoot, I forgot about the crosswind. So we have to be crabbed that way and that way. Nope, 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 nope. And we are very close to stall speed. Whoopsie daisy, track IR, please don't do that. And we are coming in off the flippin' runway. Gosh darn it. That was horrendous. And this is why I don't fly in crosswinds. Oh gosh. Well, that's gonna have to be good for now. And we're gonna pretend that I do absolutely better in the plane. And all of that's good, or at least I'm gonna believe it until we get in there and he's like, yeah, you know, well, you gotta come back and do some stuff. Pedals getting stuck. All right, here we go. Come on. There we go. Oops. There. All right. And then we make sure we're fully clear. And we say Autobahn traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, clear runway Tree 2, Autobahn. And we're good with that power for taxi, except we should have been more in during landing. Oh my gosh. I promise I remember all of this in the play. Shoot. Okay. Oh yeah. We taxi on that center line. And we get hit by a car that's not supposed to be there. And we'll go hang out by this plane over here. Actually, we'll boop over to the fuel. We won't hit people. Because I love that they actually allow you to put fuel in it. I think this is where our spot was, but sorry, dude. Boom, takes him out. That would probably fail me for Checkride. Do I need to inch a little? Inch a little more. There. Yes! Excellent. I thought I started with 50%. Okay. Okay, so we get done. I'm still flying the plane. This is still part of Checkride. So we go to our checklist, our shutdown checklist. So our flaps are up, carb heat is off, strobes off. Okay, so I could turn my landing light off, although technically that's also my taxi light, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Now I'm going to worry about pitot. Don't worry about trim. Don't worry about the transponder. All right, so now, good, good. Trim for takeoff. We will actually. Trim for takeoff. Get that Hobbs time. And then we avionics off. Shut everything else off too. Lean that mixture. Magnetos off. And the master. And of course, I didn't do it in some correct way, so they're not going to give it to me in my logbook. Ah, well. Again, make sure we have our Hobbs time. Lights are all off. Perfect. Then we put the control lock on. And then we would get out, chalk it, put its little cover on, and plug it in. Get it all nice and tucked in. Again, make sure we have the Hobbs time. Again, make sure it's chalked. Gather up all of my things. And we'd go inside. Because, yeah, don't have to worry about the baggage door because I don't open it. Make sure the cabin doors are shut. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, goodness. So there, that was attempted wind work that did not go very well. Plus some maneuvers and going through just some stuff that I need to do before Checkride. So I guess I can... Oh, there. I'll leave the pretty music on. But I need to think. So, yes. So, Checkride is in the process of being rescheduled because weather. And we'll see what happens. More time to study, more opportunity to practice. So, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. So, oh, brain is mush. Yeah. So next week, again, depending on when Checkride is, I may not do Tuesday. I may just do Thursday, or if I do Tuesday, I'll not do Thursday. I don't know. I guess plan for Tuesday, and it'll be more flying. I'll start reading again after Checkride. Gotta get a haircut after Checkride because I don't want to deal with that now. It is. It's gonna be a whole new world. But yes, so that'll be then. And until then, this was fun. It was frustrating, but it was fun. Whoever got lost and found their way here or found their way back, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a great whatever it's going to be for you. And that's it. I think if I forgot anything, I'm sorry. So yeah. So thanks and